Hi, Scorpio. It's feeling really, really good. Your energy is feeling really, really good. I think I've told you guys this before, but you know that there was a point in time where Libra was just like the tail, like the stinger of Scorpio. Libra, there was no Libra for a while. It was all of that sector was Scorpio. And so you and Libra are a lot closer than you think. So, what's up? It's your girl, JV, High Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2023. Happy autumnal equinox. Autumn is here. Happy Mayvon. Whatever it is that you celebrate, I hope that you welcome in the changing of your environment. The aesthetic of the earth is altering, and it's changing its colors, and so will you. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Patreon gets everything first. Over there, we clarify every single card. We get into it. I'm building a cult. You like that shit, bring your ass. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. For free shit, check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. And, hydrate, light it if you got it. Be sure to check out the Libra season astrology video that has all the intricate astrological transit dates that you need to be paying attention to. And there's big shit popping for you guys. We've been talking about it for a while. Pluto is still in retrograde in Capricorn. But in Libra season, he goes direct. Yes, go watch the Libra season astrology video, but you know I'm going to put you on game, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Both your planets shift this season. 222 on the clock. Mastery. And Mars is coming home, baby. Your ruling planet, Mars. Ambition, the god of war, your drive, your motivation, the way that you take up space. It's just like your gumption, your fire is coming back. And I love this for you guys because you've needed it. You've deserved the boost. You've been deserved the boost. It's just like, it's here. So, on October 10th, Pluto goes direct in Capricorn. And it's just like deeper truth exposed. I feel like the shit's really changing on a governmental level. I do feel like there could be an upheaval when it comes to like authority in your life, changes in authority. But I feel like all this shit is getting you closer to where you want to be career-wise. All of this is getting you closer to being in authority, to being more masterful, authoritative, and like in a place of or position of power in your life or in your whatever it is that you're working towards. Things are moving fucking forward. The end of the confusion, the end of a lot of upset, and I just feel like you guys have been in the depths. And come January, Pluto's going back into Aquarius, and he's going to be there until September 2024. Then he goes back into Capricorn, and you're already familiar with that energy, so it's like no big deal. And then come November 2024, bam, Pluto is in Aquarius. The age of Aquarius starts. Pluto is in Aquarius for until 2043. He doesn't go into Pisces until 2043. Woo. And then, so October 10th, Pluto direct. And then October 12th, Mars comes home and will be in your sign. And I feel like Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising specifically, this is going to be really hitting for you guys. Because like your engine's fucking rev. It's just like all systems are a fucking go. And there's this, and also then you get Mercury on October 22nd, Mercury comes into Scorpio, and I just feel like you're going to be able to articulate how you feel. Like you have, from Leo season, we have this depth and access to our heart that we were in Virgo season able to really analyze, and come Libra season we're able to like share and like implement, and like all these lessons that were learned, there is an implementation, there is an integration that's happening, and an initiation of a new season, a new sector. This is the you know, welcome to cuffing season. So let's get into it. Scorpio, sun. All right, actually, my bad. Let's pray. And go on ahead, get relaxed, take some time with me. Burn one as we create a safe space for my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Libra season 2023, baby. Just breathe and relax. Things are so on the up and up for you. Things are moving forward, and I just feel like it's making you more, you're becoming so much more decisive. Like, you're becoming so much more aware of what you want. And I just feel like there's an optimism that's returning back to you. There's like this forthright, steadfast, like Mars shit, honor, respect, like motion, action. Ooh, 8 of Pentacles. Get into work. I just feel like there's this brand new cycle that you're opting in on, like you're hopping in on. And you're turning your back to the past. I feel like some of you are working a lot. Some of you, there's like overtime available, or a new job, new work opportunity. If there's some sort of an entrepreneurial pursuit, excuse me, going on, I think that Mars in your sign is going to push you to push your limits. And you need to make sure that you don't burn out. I do feel like you should be doing your part to figure out, like, what do you want to start over? What do you want to, like, try again? First thing out to be clarified on the Selenite throne, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, is your work ethic. Are you working too much? Are you working enough? Is this the kind of work that you want to be doing? Is this what you want to be known for? Are you feeling like you're making a difference? Are you accomplishing what you're wanting to accomplish? I feel like there's a new cycle with money. There may be a new cycle also with someone with, or changes with someone with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements. There may be a hard worker coming in, or hard workers. Good help coming in. What's going on in my throat? Some of you may be experiencing, like, there may have been blockages, like you bit your tongue, or you weren't saying things, holding things back, or telling lies, or omissions, or white lies, or things of that nature. And I just feel like that shit is coming up to get unblocked. Say the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. The 8 of Pentacles says that, like, every time you try again, you get better. There's no such thing as failure. There is only data collection and moving forward and being able to, like, attempt again with more knowledge and more information. So if some of you think that you failed at something, you haven't. Aaliyah tried to tell you, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You know, and that's what I feel like is, there's something about, like, try again. Let's do this the right way. Let's get this set up. Like, you're motivated. And I feel like you will be, especially if you're passionate about something, or if you're enjoying what you're doing, I feel like it'll be so much easier to put your time, energy, or money into this investment. There also may be someone coming in that's putting in work for you. Oh, I thought it was a Wheel of Fortune. Anyway, interesting. The moon. Putting in work to clear out delusions. There could be putting in, some of you are putting in work towards someone with Cancer or Pisces placements. There may be somebody with Pisces or Cancer placements that's playing a big role, or you're like renewing your relationship with them or starting a new relationship. Some of you are working on, I feel like you're finally starting to realize like, damn, I'm secretive. Damn, I'm really private. Or damn, it's hard for people to get access to me. It's hard for me to make friends, or it's hard for me to trust people. Whatever it is that you're like realizing about yourself, I feel like you're finally working on it. You're working on not being so closed off or so inaccessible. I feel like you're working on realizing, like, you're working on a spiritual journey, working on figuring out which aspect of yourself gets to lead the way in this spiritual journey. Have you been the feral wolf for too long, and is it time to be like, to tap into the domesticated, docile, like obedient dog energy? Or, you know, flip it. Do you need to get wild and let the like ferocity come out of you? I do feel like there's something about coming out, coming out of the, for some of you it's like coming out of the closet, or maybe someone around you is coming out of the closet. There's like coming out of this dark, heavy emotional place onto dry land. See how the lobster's coming up out of the water? I feel like there's something about allowing yourself to, like you're working on your shell, working on, like you finally start to realize, damn, I really do have an exoskeleton. You know, Scorpio is represented by the scorpion, and scorpions have exoskeletons. So do crabs. So I feel like there's something about intimacy, working through intimacy, making sure that you're not omitting, that you're not like hiding parts of yourself. It's time to like break through the delusion, break through the, like, I feel like, so a lot of you are seeing clearly. I also feel like your values are changing, like what your, maybe your spiritual beliefs are evolving or changing in some sort of way. There also feels like there's a bit of like a crossroads or something that's happening, like a rite of passage, or there's some sort of like, ooh, 5 of Swords and the Star with the 2 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so for some of you, this is like you're healing from someone who was lying or cheating or some shady behavior. Maybe some of you are like cutting people off or cutting people, maybe this could be even firing people. This doesn't feel like you getting fired, but if you're doing something fucked up, I feel like there is an opportunity, there is a likelihood you will get caught. Only two major arcana out, and they're both like major luminaries. Like these are things that, the stars and the moon are things that light up the dark. It's like where there are secrets, light will be, you know, where there is darkness, light will come in and purge that darkness. Where there are secrets, truth will be revealed. So Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising, everyone knows y'all can be a little petty. You can be a little petty patty every now and again, you know. Let's just keep it a buck. And I just feel like in the ways that you may want to be petty, you're going to, like you've evolved from that. I feel like do not participate in revenge or getting somebody back for something. Do not participate in, sorry, I still need my hair to dry. Do not participate, well, it actually is pretty dry now. Don't participate in shady behavior. I feel like your spidey senses may be tingling in some arena of your life, and don't ignore that. Don't ignore your gut. I also feel like some of you are working on healing your relationship to your mother, working on healing your relationship to the moon. working on healing your relationship to a maternal figure or a Pisces, or maybe you're finally like healing something that was broken in your relationship. There could have been issues with trust, or I just feel like there, with the Five of Swords at the center of the reading, Libra season is going to show you what you've been holding on to. And it's going to show you that in order to let go of it, in order for you to be poured into, you're going to have to put shit down. You're going to have to get vulnerable. You're going to have to allow yourself to get transparent. You're going to need to also tap into your intuition and your x-ray vision. I say all the time, Scorpios be having that x-ray vision. Y'all can see through some shit. And there is this like... I don't know if this could be from the past. This is a general reading, so eat the meat, leave the bones. Somebody cheated. Either someone like technically cheated in the past and you haven't been able to get over it, or you may be feeling like, or maybe you have two-timed somebody, or you're juggling too much, taking on too much of a responsibility. Maybe you're not feeling like things are equal in your household, or that you may be feeling like things aren't equal in your relationship, possibly. Final card, final message. With the star coming out, this is whatever ailment happens, whatever conflict comes up, what heals it is intimacy. What heals it is truth. What heals it is putting your weapons down, putting your defenses down, allowing yourself to get bare, to get honest, to get truthful. And you're doing that, or somebody's doing that with you. And I just feel like this kind of feels like a come to Jesus that's happening in some sort, for lack of a better phrase. Final card, final message, please, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2023. Final card is the Hanged Man with the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there's a lot of healing of your numbing agents, healing of the ways that, like, healing, but also realizing what got you caught up in the first place. I also feel like there's like a purging of shame. Some of you have been having physical ailments or physical illness in some sort of way, or there's like something maybe has felt off, and I feel like the root of it was shame or guilt. And it's like, does this guilt really belong to you? Have you been holding yourself, like claiming responsibility for something that is yours? Did you take on somebody else's emotional homework, or did you take on someone else's emotional responsibility in some sort of way? It's interesting. 3 major arcana. So I do feel like this is a really impactful season for you, and it really ends off with a bang. The Hangman, both Pisces cards are out. So there could be something coming back from Pisces season, or coming back full circle from that full moon in Pisces that we had. And the full moon in Pisces, when was that? On August 30th. So maybe something sparked on around August 30th, or this could be, you know, from March, or like late February, March. There could be some issue or something that's coming back up. This looks juicy, honestly. I hope to see you over on The Plunge and patreon.com/JustJEverything. But let's take a zoom out. So we start off with like working towards clarity, working towards being honest, working towards like understanding that like you're working towards something, and I feel like you don't have all the pieces of the puzzle, so you don't need to like make a decision. I also feel like in some sort of way, like the rug gets slipped out from under you, or you feel like it has. I feel like the past starts to come up a lot. Pluto goes direct, Mars comes home, and I just feel like you have the gumption, you have the energy, you have the physical, spiritual, sexual energy that you need to really uproot any kind of pain or shame or guilt or resentment. disappointment that you've been holding on to. It just feels like there's big realizations. The moon and that aura from the moon here and the halo, like aura, moon, sun, like, you know, halo around the hangman. It's indicative of enlightenment, like these aha moments. Is indicative of like insight and inspiration and awareness, like clarity coming in. I'm not concerned with the last card being, or the final card being the hangman. I feel like things have been off balance, and Libra season is coming in to rectify that, to give you new balance, and to show you the ways that, like, what's going on with your mental health. Are you taking care of yourself? Like, are you allowing yourself to travel, explore? What feels stuck? You know, I feel like there's such healing to like immense stuckness, and I feel like things have been feeling stuck because one of your ruling planets has been in the same sign for the last 15 fucking years, and it's Capricorn, the initiator of darkness. So it's like a double whammy. Like, you already are ruled by Hades, the ruler of fucking darkness, and then to have such a long time in Capricorn, which is like the devil card, you know, it's a lot. It's been a lot for you guys. And I need you to, like, if nobody else is giving you credit, baby, I see you. You have had like ass handed to you after, like, your ass handed to you time after time. I was gonna say ass after ass handed to you. Some of y'all, Scorpio's sexy as fuck, so some of y'all been getting a lot of ass handed to you. And okay, some of you have been using your sexuality to soothe or distract yourself from some of the shadows, from some of the pain. And now it's just like there's that inescapable light. There's like no way to unsee like that. There's still pain there. There's still some feelings. There's still like stuff that needs to be like figured out and worked out. And with the bottom of the deck being the Nine of Pentacles and strength underneath that, I feel like you're building a new relationship to independence, to financial freedom, to autonomy, building a new relationship to control, building a new relationship to like your ego towards your willpower. I feel like light is coming in, and with the light coming in, it's like it's gonna make you aware of the darkness that's there. And so I just feel like there is no more hiding. There is no more hiding your real emotions. This twist is terrible. There is no more hiding. Also, like, hiding from your mom. Some of you may be feeling like betrayed from your mom, or like you work out some sort of drama that you've had with your mother, or with like abandonment wounds. I feel like there may have been, there's just like finally a healing, finally a letting go, finally an awareness of what has kept you so stuck, what has hurt, what's been like what's really going on with like your mental health. I feel like all this Pisces energy that's coming up. Saturn's in Pisces. Saturn and Neptune are both retrograde in Pisces, and there's this forced clarity that I feel like everyone's dealing with, like being forced to see everything as it is in a way that's uncomfortable. And I feel like the center of the reading, if you stay for the plunge, you'll be able to see it. It's like the center of the reading is all like night sky, like kind of, you know, cloudy. When I'm done with this braid, I'll show you. But there's something about like the center of the center of this season, Libra season, I do feel like has a lot to do with your subconscious mind, has a lot to do with you understanding your subconscious mind, studying the subconscious mind, studying like figuring out what the fuck you believe in ultimately. That's a big thing here. It's like, what do you believe in? What is your definition of faith? What's going on with friends? I feel like you're like, it's time to like be honest about like maybe you've been isolating yourself in some sort of way, and it's just not working anymore. That's much better. It's just not working anymore. And hold on. This is very Libra. Me worrying about my fucking hair, and to the point where it's disrupting the channeling of my message. Libra's all about beauty, the aesthetic. It's about justice. It's about like proper, you know, there's a whole fucking vibe that I feel like you're going to start caring a lot more about how you present yourself, about like what other people think. I think there is also the Nine of Pentacles reversed, like getting out of like superficial situations. Like caring what other people think doesn't have to equate to superficiality. I do think that there's this opportunity that is available to you for you to like, there's like newfound confidence that's coming in. Like you being, I also feel like not being so stressed out about money. With the star coming out, there's some sort of wish that's coming in. Something like you get what you want, but I feel like the cost, because the bill always comes due, the cost is vulnerability. The cost is like no more secrets, no more hiding. You've got to like, that's what I'm saying, like center of the reading, look at the weather here. I feel like it's stormy, it's cloudy, it's dark, and with the star being the last card out, I feel like the star comes out and it like illuminates all this stuff, because the moon is delusion. The moon is illusions, it's dreams, it's the subconscious. So I feel like do deeper dream work. Some of you need a dream journal. I feel like your dreams are going to get more intense. I feel like you're connect. Okay, for some of you, your spiritual gifts are really, really ramping up in some sort of way. And you're going through one of those spiritual awakenings, or that part of your spiritual awakening where you can't fucking stand to hang out with who you had been hanging out with previously. Or like there's a shift in your friend group, or there's something about like, I just can't be around that person anymore. I can't do that anymore. I can't, be me and be authentic to myself and do that still, or be around that still. And so I do feel like there is a separation. Some of you are breaking up. Some of you are breaking up with friends. Some of you are quitting. Some of you are really paying attention to the mental conflict. And that would be really good for you, so that you can get to the root of your anxiety or depression, or get to the root of whatever this conflict is, because you are absolutely getting the hope, the faith, the optimism is coming in, and it's just like you have this can-do attitude. But it's on the other side of being really honest with yourself and those around you, that something has you feeling stuck and you need to surrender to the truth. I feel like some of you have dug really, really deep holes for yourself, or you feel like you're in a deep hole, or like or you want to go hide in some sort of way, or there could be something like, are you punishing yourself? Also, like some of you, like someone goes to jail, someone around you goes to jail, or there's like that's what I'm saying. Make sure you're not doing anything shady, because this is shady behavior. And then the Hangman is like punishment. So I feel like do your part and act right. While Mars was in Libra, that, justice and fairness really fucking matter to you, and also will really matter collectively. And so I just feel like there is more light coming in to places that you didn't expect. And there may be some sort of uncovered like yearning or howling within you that I feel like is you're chomping at the bit to move or to go forward in some sort of way and to establish mastery. And you're not going to be able to do that with like no friends. Like you need people. You need people. And some of you, like you're not going to be able to get to where you want to get with your current friend group or your current surroundings. Or like some of you could be in like a really codependent relationship in some sort of way, and there's just like a need to evaluate these, or you have a really codependent partner, or you're the codependent partner. Either way, there's something about like it's time to put in work on, like it's not a secret anymore. You know, it's time to like put in work on this. For a lot of you, this is habits. You've got to cut out old habits. You've got to be really honest with yourself. You got to change shit up. Otherwise, it's going to stay the same, and you'll go into this same shame spiral that, you know, is way too familiar. And now's the time to be wrapping this shit up. Come January, which is right around the corner, 2024, Pluto is going to go into Aquarius again. And I just don't want you stuck versus feeling hella fucking free when he's there. So get busy getting free. And you figuring out what free is to you. What do you need to be free of? What do you need to surrender to? And who is the God of your understanding? What do you do about that? How do you communicate with that energy? What does it do for you? And it's time for like that faith to really start turning into a verb. Actions are what actualizes your ambitions. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.